Washington, D.C., the capital of America, known for being the home to the President of the United States and the national monuments. The national monuments represent a treasured history and a proud patriotism. So how is it that these monuments also reflect unsustainable practices that negatively impact our environment? The national monuments are not eco-friendly due to three things: waste disposal, energy consumption, and impervious surfaces. On the National Mall, there are 320 blue recycling bins. These recycling bins are the result of a partnership with Coca-Cola that was launched in November 2010. The recycling bins have resulted in National Park Services processing 17 tons of recyclable material each month. But this is not enough. The National Mall is 566 acres large, and more than 25 million people visit the mall per year. Many more recycling bins are needed to properly cut down on waste due to the amount of people that visit the mall. If one were to walk through the mall, they would see recycling bins filled to the brim over and over again. This has caused recycling bins to overflow to the ground, and worse than that, this has led to visitors to throw recycling in non-recycling bins.
This accumulation of waste leads to increased pollution from water runoff due to impervious surfaces. There is no statistic on what percentage of the National Mall is impervious, but 40% of the entire district is impervious surfaces, which includes the national monuments. 40% impervious surfaces leads to only 15% of rainwater replenishing aquifers, while 30% of rainwater becomes runoff. The runoff from impervious surfaces picks up pollutants and eventually deposits in our waterways. In an interview with National Park Ranger Chris Hayes, we learned that the water quality of the tidal basin, especially by the Martin Luther King Memorial, has been deteriorated to such an extent by nutrients, sediments, and chemicals that it is dangerous to swim in the water. One of the main reasons parts of the basin are not swimmable is due to the large amount of nearby impervious surfaces. These surfaces do not allow water to be infiltrated into the ground and purified before reaching nearby waterways. Ranger Hayes also said that because the monuments were constructed on wetlands, they also experienced problems with drainage. As a solution, though, they have repaired and continue to repair the reflection pool to better cope with excess runoff.
In order to reduce the environmental impacts of the monuments, we propose that the National Park Service add more recycling bins, remove impervious surfaces where possible, plant more natural native ground cover, and install solar panels on top of roofs to power the lights. In bathrooms, we recommend that the National Park Service upgrade to low-flow toilets that use rainwater. Rainwater catchment systems should be installed for plumbing and irrigation. To reduce excess nutrients entering the ground, we recommend that the NPS install doggy bag pickup locations. When replacing old sidewalks, we suggest that they use porous pavers instead of impervious cement and brick. We recommend that maintenance men be instructed to mow the lawns as little as possible and to convert from riding gas mowers to electric mowers. For the Dwight D. Eisenhower Memorial, anticipated to be uncovered in 2017, we recommend that the new memorial practice sustainable landscape designs such as rain gardens, cisterns, rain barrels, porous pavers, and biofiltration planters. It should also include low-flow toilets that use rainwater to flush.
For a country that prides itself as one that makes sustainable decisions for a better future, we should begin to do so in the most public forum possible, the national monuments. Making the national monuments more sustainable should be a priority for the National Park Service, as it will not only benefit the district and the Chesapeake Bay watershed, but will also set a precedent for other parks throughout the nation and the world.
Running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side.